1. White clouds. Lone moon. Outset of a power struggle.
I'm dead.
Edelgard, I'm hearing my dead dad's voice! Again!
As another year ends, they recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky, a silent reminder perhaps of some inescapable truth.
That men are men, girls are men, and little girls are FBI agents.
What the heck?
We somehow managed to escape.
This is one of the Imperial Army's provisional
Use it,
camps.
teleports the
Here
entire
we can
party away
organize
in
our
an
forces.
instant. We somehow managed to escape.
Huber, how could you move everyone? I couldn't. I had to go back one at a time.
Now I understand her sigh of relief.
Ah, so that's why Ferdinand was near death. Yes, I took a while. He needs to know that Edelgard was his only option.
Before we go any further, I want all of you to really ask yourselves if you're certain you wish to join us. As
After you've already come with
Flame
us.
has chosen to leave our ranks.
When I saw our professor running off, I ran about as fast as I could to catch up.
Caspar, death finds those who run without thinking. You gave no thought to the war fog. My grandfather was the leader of Bridget, and I hope for us to be allies with the Empire. I will be staying.
Was this a good idea? Did I make the right choice? Oh, but my family is part of the Empire, and our professor is here.
You're fine here with us, Bernie. Though it's true certain houses were against the Imperial Princess.
I assume you are referring to my family. I must believe that the conclusion I came to was the correct one. You are the Emperor now. I am the only one left who is qualified to guide you at this point.
I'm only here because I knew it would be troublesome to stand against you.
Well, he's not
I'm not
wrong.
just here for you, Amy.
Every other route is way longer if you choose to go against Edelgard.
There's only like 2 chapters, 2 or 3 chapters longer.
The greater all
More than that. Unless I'm completely wrong.
No, it's only a couple
I
chapters.
think I understand where you're coming from.
I mean, it's
But now,
enough for it to
I wish to
be,
hear of your
for
resolve.
it to feel a lot
Like you,
shorter.
I
But
have risen to meet my destiny. I cut this path, and I will see it through to the
Especially
end.
on Golden Deer, where it's like, how many chapters are there?
The goddess herself. One
yeah,
misstep.
honestly,
We
Golden
really
Deer
are
is just
Persona
trying to
4.
do
We're
that.
reaching out to the truth of everything.
Honestly,
This isn't
Golden
the main
Deer
villain.
does try
This
to
is the main villain.
Honestly, Golden Deer does drag out a
power
little
to
bit.
fabricate miracles, all to control those who
Which is weird because you don't fight the dragon in that one.
They conceal the truth.
So,
and
only
force
around
their
where you
lies
don't
on the
fight a
nobility.
dragon.
They mercilessly annihilate.
Well,
No,
Blue
no,
Lights.
Blue Lights is the one
I know
you take. You
because I've
optionally
lived
fight a dragon in
After what you have
Golden
seen,
Deer.
is there any room for doubt?
Well, you could also do so with
The
Blue
Church of
Lights.
Zeros has great influence
Can you do that
and
chapter with Blue
power.
Lights? I can't remember.
Yeah,
Their
as long as you
control
have the
over
characters.
lords of the kingdom
But
and
there's not a
nobles
funny Claude
is
quote,
nearly
so it's
absolute.
fine.
We are the only
That one
ones
is
who can
We're not
stand
listening to
against
Edelgard's speech
that
at all.
has plagued our world for ages. We fight for humanity, for all of Bodlin. If you dare walk this path with me, take your first step. It's now
or never.
Thank you, my friends. We
Step.
are the true face of the Empire, and we
It was
will
just
fly.
Ferdinand taking a step and pushing everyone else forward. Actually, it was Linhardt taking a step, pushing everyone else forward to get it over
That
with.
was incredible, Lady Edelgard.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, you're
Honestly,
such a simp.
I'm relieved. They really chose to follow me.
I would be
I
wanting
was resolved to move
Edelgard.
forward alone if I had to. But in my heart, I hoped it wouldn't come to that.
So long as I am here, you will never be alone.
So yeah, Hubert would
Please do not
donate to her
forget that.
OnlyFans.
And it would seem that
If it helped
the
her
professor
cause,
also
I
has a
absolutely
key role
would.
to play in this.
You're right. Now, I must speak with our dear teacher. Please, make preparations. The messenger should be here shortly.
Consider it done.
Professor, may I speak with you?
As long as I'm allowed to leave to get out of this outfit soon. Of course.
I appreciate it.
Okay, we had our conversation. Bye.
I'm just anxious. It feels like the weight of this burden is crushing me. At this very moment, on my orders, I'm starting a war. An army far larger than the one that attacked the Holy Tomb last month will soon be locked in battle. Long-devised strategies are unfolding across Fodlan. Leaders are deciding their loyalties and preparing to fight. So many generals and soldiers will die. It's inevitable that civilians will get caught up in the chaos as well. There will be countless casualties. With a single command, the flames of war will rage across all corners of this realm. And I am the one who is giving the order.
This is the path you chose, right?
Yes, it is. There is no turning back. No matter how much blood flows at my feet, I will not relent. We must break the bonds that the depraved church has placed on Fodlan. These sacrifices will allow us to create a future where we never need sacrifice again. It may seem contradictory, but it's the only way. Listen to me. I made up my mind long ago. Yet here I am, seeking your approval.
I turned the
Tell me
sound
the
off.
truth, my teacher. Are you happy with your decision to stay by my side? Unlike me, you can still walk away from all of this. This path leads to the death of the Archbishop and the servants of the church. Can you live with that?
I chose this path too.
I never
Twice.
I don't really have a choice. I'm pretty sure Ray is pissed at me.
Professor.
Maybe I could go with Claude.
With that knowledge,
Maybe he'd let me back.
Hey, Teach, how's it going?
there's something I need to say to Hubert.
Didn't you just come from Hubert to talk to me?
Latest report indicates that our main army is advancing as planned. Also, the preparations for your manifesto are almost complete.
We will be distributing our manifesto to every lord within Fodlan. We will expose the dark side of the Church of Saros and the foul practices of the nobles from the kingdom and the alliance.
Mysterious as
We
the
will
dark
force the people
side
Fodlan to
of
open
the
their
church.
eyes and relinquish any remaining conviction to unite against the Empire.
Be
Satan
atheist.
nobles have already offered us their support.
Yes, there are other nobles who oppose the church. He will condemn those who deserve condemnation and forgive those who deserve forgiveness. We have already purged some of the imperial nobles who are morally rotten. My father among them. How unfortunate.
Damn
And
Shido.
soon we will invade and conquer Garrett Mach. Our main army has already departed the Imperial capital. They will arrive at the Monastery in 2 weeks' time. There we will join forces with them. As for us, I'd like your opinion on how we should be positioned within the army.
Does this actually change anything?
Probably not.
Okay. Well, you know which Pokemon game I picked.
Your Majesty intends to fight alongside the Professor, correct? In that case, you will not be incorporated into the Empire's main army. Your squad can move freely about the battlefield under supervision of the Imperial forces. That would be most prudent.
Now that I'm the Emperor, we can't let it slip that I'm following your command in battle, Professor.
I fully object to the notion of you fighting on the front lines.
Hubert, we've already discussed this.
I'm better than all of you.
I overstand.
Now that the details are settled, all that's left is to come up with a name for ourselves. In honor of our time at the Academy, how about we call ourselves the Black Eagle Strike Force?
This name kind of sounds stupid, but I like it. Oh, sorry, I love it.
I love it.
I'm so happy you feel that way. I must confess that I spent all night
I'm loving it.
I'll leave it to you to prepare the Black Eagle Strike Force.
So
for
do we
departure.
dress Hubert as Ronald McDonald then? by gardening. Gardening. Thing you can't do.
You can't do gardening this month.
Because, you know, the church isn't gonna let you in.
The available facilities are limited.
You know, when you don't recruit anyone, this is very, very empty.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I had, like, the bait. I think I had the bait, like, the Black Eagles, and I had, like, I think I also had the Ashen Wolves, and then I had, like, Lysithia, and maybe, like, one other person.
Come on. I don't even get my own room here. At least I have that at home. But speaking of home, Hubert told me something. He said my father was stripped of his title. I guess he did as he pleased and opposed Edelgard. Wait, does that mean my father's going to be home all the time now? On second thought, I think I'm fine right here.
Hey, sports!
I'm so sick of it all.
Suddenly back at the monastery!
So much to be done, yet all I encounter
Huh.
are problems and pitfalls.
Wait a minute.
Sometimes I wish I could spend just one day doing absolutely nothing and gorging myself on sweets.
Did somebody say sweets?
Yeah, I think so.
Such are the burdens of him.
You sound just like Hubert. Am I not allowed a fleeting moment of self-indulgence?
That's right, we get some more. Yeah, that does. Stuff like that does happen sometimes. They do whatever they want in this game.
So what, is Hubert just listening in? through hidden microphone or something?
Always.
Hubert would never allow it. Indeed.
Edelgard, have you done your paperwork yet?
Mark my words.
Oh, these strawberries are delicious.
Is that a smirk I spy? Is it so amusing to you, me daydreaming of free time? Your silly grin says otherwise. But let's put all that aside for now. There is something I've been meaning to tell you. I'm afraid this might sound a bit sentimental. However, I want to thank you. Because of you, I feel I can walk my fated path without losing myself. If I were alone, I might have lost perspective and become a harsh leader with a heart of ice. But I'm not alone. With you by my side, I'm somehow free.
If you had chosen a different route, this is what would have happened to me.
You would have had ice powers?
I'm glad.
Until
I would have literally
no one
become
has been able to
Mitsuru.
surpass me, much less command me. I have always been seen as an untouchable princess or emperor.
Hey Claude, you
No
still
one
up for
can
a game?
gaze without flinching.
For me joining?
Terrible.
Sure, Teach.
The only person I could rely on as I tried to claw my way out of the darkness was myself. But you,
I miss
you
Claude.
have been a brilliant light. Somehow you
He's the only
chased
one
the
that I want
darkness
to bring
away.
with us.
And for that, I will always be grateful.
Yeah, Shorty can come too, actually. She was nice.
Yes. The Empire and Bridget were once warring with each other. But now, I have made the decision to be fighting with the Empire. It is a choice of irony, I feel. But I am having no regrets. My belief is with you, and with Edelgard.
Good to know. I just realized something. I can't leave this outfit, can I?
Well, shoot.
God damn it!
I left.
Damn it! I left my other clothes at home! Damn it!
Oh no!
Damn you, Rhea!
Oh no!
Somewhere out there, Rhea laughs at the fact that Kuro is stuck in this outfit.
Edelgard became emperor and raised an army, huh? I knew the kid had it in her. I mean, yeah, of course, I knew she'd be emperor eventually, but the more I think about it, the more surprised I am. I wonder who's gonna win.
The one with me in it.
Thinking about it makes me scared. We're fighting the Knights of Saros. Still, I know you'll figure something out.
Yeah, I suppose like 3 of the best units in the game are all Knights of Saros. I mean,
That
not
could have gotten
counting,
dangerous fast.
you know.
If I stayed at the monastery, I would have had to fight my father. We aren't especially close, but he's not an opponent I'd want to face. I'd almost rather fight a monster. Anyway, it looks like he's...
You literally ran up and punched demonic beasts in the previous chapter.
And who decided to fight for the church?
See? I would rather fight a monster. I
The most
proved it.
important nobles in the Empire are known for taking power from the previous emperor, my father included. I didn't think it possible that the Imperial Princess could ascend the throne so easily. However, it seems that both my father and Caspar's are supporting Edelgard. Having both the Minister of Domestic Affairs and Minister of Military Affairs on your side gives you total
Wait, if
control
Caspar's
over the
father
Empire's
is
military
on
and
the side of
finances.
Edelgard, why would
Most of the
Caspar have to fight
operations
him?
For quite some time without
I
anyone.
think it was saying... It's
Oh, if he
I
would have
joined-
stayed. Okay, never mind. That makes way more sense. How you doing, buddy?
I asked Edelgard what happened to my father. He was dismissed as Prime Minister and is under house arrest in the Imperial.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
He always was a greedy, arrogant man. Some would say that this is the fate he deserves. And yet I cannot help but feel indignant. After all his hard work for the Empire, to be disgraced like this. I am conflicted, Professor. I do not know what to do. As the next Duke Eyre, should I follow Edelgard into battle?
What was that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, you should.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, these people actually do show up.
I'm Randolph von Burgleys. I'm not very high in the ranks yet, but I'm more or less a general. Just like Caspar, I'm from House Burgleys. My mother married into House Burgleys after I was born.
Have you heard about
my
House
position within the
Burgleys
family
yet?
is rather lowly. But I'm determined to make something of myself in this battle to bring glory to my
To
father's
House
family,
Burgleys.
for the sake of my mother and sister.
Who are also
House
Berkeley's.
Burgleys.
I believe that this is the first time we have met. My name is Ladislava.
That is a
I'm not
name.
from I am not from House
Edelgard's
Burgleys.
personal guard. Her Majesty is as hard on others as she is on herself. She may seem composed, but that is only because she conceals her more passionate emotions. For that reason, she is often misunderstood. But now she has you by her side.
For that reason, she is often
reassuring.
understood, especially by
forward to
players who do
working
not
with
do
you.
Black Eagles first and think she's evil.
Well, to be honest, in war there are no heroes or villains. They're all assholes.
Oh,
Well, at least I hit someone. Hello, student. How you doing?
Frank, I'm not sure whether I should believe...
Why does the hair not match the character model?
Why does the face not match it either?
...to be her ally. So I'll fight. I'm not at ease with that decision just yet, but I'll stick by it. A moment.
it is not up to Her Majesty to bring the students to our cause. That task falls to you.
About that, I
You are
already did.
uniquely able to provide emotional support.
How is
To guide
honestly, how does
down the path
Violet
that
of all
Lady
people
Edelgard
provide
laid
emotional
before us.
support?
I ask you to do this from the bottom of my heart.
He doesn't yell at them, I guess. He's a good listener.
I guess that
Sometimes
makes
all you
sense,
need is just a good listener.
I suppose.
And his fashion sense makes you think that you have your life figured out.
We will join forces with the main army and attack Garrick Mach. It's a fortress built on steep ground. but it's never seen battle. That means we don't know much about it from a military perspective. But if we use all of the power at our disposal, we will capture it.
I gotta try.
From a purely mathematical standpoint, we most certainly have the power to win. If the battle
I did
becomes
the
a
quick
clash of
maths in my
human
head.
strength, you will be our only hope. I believe in you. I'm relying on you to lead the Black Eagle Strike Force to victory.
Actually,
I'm relying. I appreciate.
love me, Edelgard. Love me.
I appreciate.
Huber's like trying not to look at this massive pile of gifts in her.
All the meat.
Thank you.
Bear
Stuffies.
stuffies. Wow! She actually really likes the bear stuffies. That's adorable.
Damn, still not enough.
I haven't given her enough bear stuffies. Dang it, I'm out of bear stuffies.
I got training weights. How about daggers?
Does she have a dagger, Dimitri? Still not enough.
I'm relying.
Freaking spoiled empress. That's a total lie.
She's like the opposite of a spoiled princess. Doesn't stop Claude from saying it though.
There we go.
You did
Now
it.
she'll be ready.
Now she'll be ready in like 5 chapters when she's when you can finally increase her. Actually, it's probably
Probably
part
next
2.
chapter.
It's probably the start of part 2.
Right. I'm a soldier, but I had to think long and hard about this one. Since birth, I've believed in the teachings of Saros without ever questioning them. But Her Majesty's words are true. To think that the Archbishop
Gatekeeper
can
Kun
take on
didn't
such a
come
monstrous
with us.
form.
Rip Gatekeeper Kun.
Oh god, Anna didn't come with us!
Should have recruited Anna.
Eh, we'll be fine.
Need any weapons?
Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do?
Sell it
Many
for
thanks.
1 gold.
Of course.
Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many
Many
thanks.
bows.
Why are many bows so broken?
Many bow. Many
soon.
bow.
Hey there.
Want to strengthen your weapons? Like those mini bows I just saw you buy?
Many bow. Many bow.
Is this it? There you go.
Minnie Mouse bow.
Is this it?
Many
There you
bow.
go.
Many
Is this it?
bow.
There you go.
Killer bow. Aww. Freaking 90 durability.
Is this it?
Hell yeah!
Is this it? There you go.
Caspar will become a god. Ugh.
Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
Yeah, smithing stones.
We'll be fine.
Oh yeah, just enough for the iron axe.
Iron axe it
Is this
is!
it? There you go.
Damn it!
You have literally no smithing stones. I think we're done. Not enough resources.
How about this? I'm best friends with the Empress. You make it for free.
No.
Well, it was worth a shot.
I'm gonna hire a battalion.
Of course. Can you imagine if you could buy Saros stuff here? Ah, perfect. The Knights of Saros Wyvern Company.
The Knights of Saros are here! Well, you still have some Saros holy monks for some reason.
Well, it's not like they could really fight back.
Yes. I have heard the name Lord Vestra mentioned among the purged noble families of the Empire. He's Hubert's father, but Hubert seems rather unconcerned about it. That alone is why we soldiers find Hubert quite frightening.
Not alone. Not all the other things.
Personally, I prefer my soldiers to be bleeding.
Yes.
More so their soldiers, but my soldiers too.
Both.
Everybody bleeds.
And I love it.
Okay. It's a bit much.
Hubert the vampire.
Right.
Right.
Anyway, I think we're done for this episode.
Yeah.
And probably the session if we want to get the thing that we want to get done afterwards done.
Okay.
So anyway, next time on Fire Emblem Free Houses, Part 2! And by Part 2, I mean the battle before Part 2.
And then part 2. Probably a bit of part 2.
But it's Part 39!
The in-game part 2.
Yeah, you know how it's a different month and it's been Part 1. Part 1. Part 1. We're finally gonna hit Part 2.
When are we gonna hit part 3? There's not a part 3.
I liked how Byleth immediately started looking around after you said that.
It's like, is anybody else listening to this idiot?
Does anyone else hear this? Everyone's just trying not to look at Byleth's clothing. Look, it's not my fault that I left the others at the monastery.
Would you rather I go into battle in just my trunks? Yeah, I don't think so.
Yes! Shut up, Dorothea!
I don't care about your opinion.
Maybe? Edelgard, I didn't think you'd say that.
Edelgard, please.
Edelgard, I don't need you distracted in the battle.
Oh no, he's hot.
See you guys next time. Take care.